this is, as the Chinese have a word meaning danger and opportunity, this is a time of great danger, yes, but it's also a time of great opportunity.
As we know throughout history, there's always two sides to every story. And this final chapter to the story that we're here experiencing now has yet to be written. What are kind of the best and worst case scenarios summed up? And what can people do to resist what is taking place right now?
Well, if we do nothing, then what they want is going to happen. What this cult has done has come out of the shadows over this virus scam and the lockdowns. It's come out of the shadows, it's walked into the room, and it's heard the door click behind it. And that door now is not opening again. And one person who is already feeling that is Bill Gates.
But you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. Normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population.
Basically, an effort for man to merge with machine in a healthy way.
Yes.
To beat machines, you basically have to merge with machines.
Most likely, yes.
You're working to build basically an interface to the brain.
Yeah. Electrode to neuron interface at a micro level.
Okay, what is it? Like, I'm gonna have like a plug in my head that's gonna fit into a hard drive? Like, or how does that work?
Yeah. A chip and a bunch of tiny wires.
This would be implanted surgically. And it would do what? Could you input? Could you download Jim?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What?
So in the shadows, people like Gates are having their strings pulled as well. Even Gates, even Musk, even all these other people, Wachowski at YouTube, Brin and Page at Google, etc., Zuckerberg and Sandberg at Facebook, they're still gophers. They're still front men and women. The real power is still the real power.
Do we know who sits at the top of the pyramid, David, ultimately?
Well, if you want to get deeper into it, Spiro.
Welcome everyone, I'm Spiro, and just a disclaimer, if the social engineers on YouTube decide to take this video down, it's going to be posted on BitChute as well. You can find it there. I say this because today I have joining me a very special guest, David Icke. Mr. Icke, thank you for taking the time to be here today.
Thanks, Spiro.
Now, recently you gave 2 interviews to a site called London Real. The first interview was just about a month ago, and it was viewed nearly 6 million times at this point. Now, when I had watched this interview, I was thrilled because I knew what you had accomplished at this moment and what it meant. And in that interview, you effectively laid out the entire scenario of this, let's just call it coronavirus situation for now, laying out all the pieces of the puzzle leading up to present day and projecting into the future. It was so profound to me because of how articulate and accurate you were based on the research that I have already been doing, and you were able to encapsulate both the micro and macrocosm at this point to where it made sense, at least to me and from what I've seen many other people. Now, personally, I've shared this interview, your first one, and it really broke through to a greater audience, which was very significant. Now, your second interview, published less than 2 weeks ago with London Real, I just happened to catch it live, and it was just as powerful as the first one, but the second one was removed from multiple platforms, including YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook, before I even had the chance to share this. Now, David, you've been doing this since I have been in diapers, basically. And in your view, what is the difference between your first and second interview with London Real? And why was the second one removed with the first one hasn't been touched?
Yeah, well, the second one was removed so fast by YouTube straight after the live stream finished. And then Vimeo removed it, and then Facebook removed it. And immediately after they did that, Vimeo took down the entire platform of hundreds of videos across a range of subjects, none of them at that time, including this one, on our platform called Iconic. So I'd obviously pressed a button and the elite were running around shouting fire. The question is why? I'll tell you what, Spiro, I have been taken aback just a little bit by the response to the second interview of some of the alternative media who've attacked me for what I said. But why would they delete it? The two things that I said that were that took it on from the first interview were, one, that we need to look at the impact here of 5G and the 5G rollout. Now, this has been extraordinarily misrepresented equally in parts of the alternative media and the entirety of the British media, the mainstream media. Icke says it's all caused by 5G. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we need to look at the very strong possibility that there is a connection